All right, what are your thoughts on the roster? That is Cooper, our transfer safety from Iowa State. He was top 10 in the portal. One of my favorite players. He's the man.
Yep.
So, what do you think about our roster, Jerrod?
I mean,
I don't think we have an updated depth chart yet.
I mean, again, hearing about these 5-star recruits aside, I mean, I know that, what is it, Peoples, he's a part of this team now. He was from Ohio State. He might be RB3. I mean, we've got plenty of, running backs. Holy cow. It was the whole, Allen and Nick Singleton era, but it's like now with geez Louise, we got everybody. We at least leave 5 or 6. It's crazy. I mean, we got, but yeah, I mean, with their familiar names like Andrew, how do you say that last name? Rapale?
Yeah, Andrew Rapale,
yeah. I mean, we got him back. Tony Rojas, linebacker. I'm trying to think of familiar names that I've seen from the last season. I mean, Quentin Martin Jr., yeah, that's going to be a good name. Kobe Howard, yes, that's important to get the wide receivers right. I mean, as far as wide receivers, I see Brett God dang, why are these names so difficult?
Eccleston,
thank you. I'm I know I'm going to butcher that name if I say it wrong. Peter Gonzalez. Yeah, I mean, it's so far looking like we got that Keith Jones from Grambling. I'm seeing, again, all the different names you see for Iowa State. I mean, we got this Jordan Meyer from Wisconsin, Alexander McPherson from Colorado, McDaniels from Syracuse. What?
Look at this.
Yeah.
Dude, I found this on Reddit just now. Someone made a customizable depth chart.
Huh.
It's called psudepthchart.com. You can make your own depth chart. That's crazy.
That is so cool. That'd been very helpful, when I was doing my Madden years for my Super Nintendo.
Yeah. All right. So keep talking, Jerrod. I'm going to try to put this together for everybody.
Yeah, no problem, dude. I mean,
that's really cool, man.
That is
Someone
so awesome.
Did that. That's crazy. But go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, just looking at what do you have here again? The Chase Sowell, again, a wide receiver from Colorado. What is it? Kalpaki, the defensive line from UCLA. Let's see, Trice from Mississippi State. I'm just looking for the guys who transferred. We got this one junior, the defensive line guy from Utah. I don't want Dallas Vicala. Gosh, I mean, can't we just have some Smiths? Keanu Williams from Oregon. I mean, I feel like a lot of these guys, it's nice that we got 18 guys from Iowa State. I feel like for the most part, this roster feels like they are bringing in a lot of guys from their old school. So, I mean, it helps to know what you're planning when you have all of your guys. I mean, does this mean that Rocco Becht is going to be Big Ten quarterback of the year? I mean, I feel like this is a good potential for him. But again, we need to see what the other defenses, how they play against guys like him. And it's definitely wait and see kind of ordeal. But if I was to give a complete grade, I mean, I'm going to give it a solid B for now, just because, again, I don't know what they look like, but I do like the additions. It's important for you to answer a lot of the, linebacker position. So it's we got the one guy from Iowa State, 6'4", 240, Caleb Bacon.
Yep.
Here,
we should be linebacker you again here soon.
Yeah, I'm going to get the positions here so I can get all the linebackers. So Tony Rojas is coming back. LeVar Arrington the second, obviously. Alex Tash is Tache.
Alex Tash, yep.
Yeah. And Cam Smith, Caleb Bacon, Cal Brazina, Cooper Aleb, John Kolsterman, Chris Filippo. Yeah, I mean, I'm seeing what their sizes are. It's I see a bunch of 6'2s and 6'4s, 230, 240, 235. And again, we have a lot of Iowa State guys that are linebackers. So knowing that is a part of the depth that he's going to build, And, again, Deontay Lynn, I expect him to get everybody ready for what's the linebacker coach? Who is that?
Penn State linebacker coach?
Yes.
Hold on a second. I got to remember Tyson Veet.
Tyson Veet.
He was the Cincinnati's defensive coordinator. But we got Dan Connor too. We got like 2 or 3 linebacker
Yeah,
coaches.
I did see that Dan Connor was the linebacker
I'm
name.
sorry.
Yeah.
We have 3 defensive coordinators on our defense. Coaching.
Okay. Yeah.
3 defensive coordinators. They were defensive coordinators, now they're whatever now. Like,
yeah.
Dude, that's
so,
like,
I feel like this. No, I'm just saying, like, the whole idea that we've got these players that are coming in to learn this system on this stage. I mean, it's really just going to come down to the transfer of the Big 12 to the Big 10. And yes, it is a night and day situation. But no, I think these they sound pretty good. Again, the size is what I'm looking at. So if I see a bunch of 6'2", 6'4" guys, 240, 230 pounds average, yeah, that will definitely take care of a running back. Anything like a line, I feel like we have a better opportunity, again, with the schedule we have favorable. I think the roster could be in the top 5 best defenses. I mean, we could definitely get ourselves back to what we once were. I feel like that was just such a lost year. It was so chaotic because, again, there was not a whole lot of communication with the coaching. I feel like with this particular coaching staff, I feel like we're going to be a much better team that communicates better, gets their plays off. I think they're going to be a better sound guys. So overall, I feel like we do have a great chance to get somewhere with this schedule that we have coming up this year. Yeah.
We have a pretty good roster. I just put it, dude. This is crazy. Like,
it's so cool.
Reddit's a good place, man, to find like some cool stuff. But
can you blow that up anymore? Much better. Thank you.
Good. Yeah. All right, so just bear with us here, guys. All right, so I kind of put it together. This is just kind of a rough put together.
That's so cool.
Riker as our center. Donka, I think, would play guard again. He's going to be one of our best guys. Sexton, Cousins, and Ona. Then we got Becht. Oh, I didn't do a running back. Geez. Am I going to be biased? No, I'm not going to be biased. So Hanson as our running back. And then we got like Quentin Martin. Quentin Martin's going to play some slot, I think, but we'll have Quentin Martin, Hanson, and Peoples as our main backs.
Right.
Beck is our quarterback. Hanson's our running back. I'm just guessing Eccleston because he's Brett. Kobe Howard in the slot, and then Black on the outside. Kortovich most likely, I think, will be our starting tight end.
Very nice.
And then defense, I just picked the biggest guys.
Right.
On D tackle, but Carnell 6'5", 290. Izagu 6'5", 285. McPherson 6'6", 240. Kamaju 6'3", 252. But we also have Granville. Granville actually will probably be a starter. We'll see. I don't know. And then we've got Jackson Ford, who is 6'5", 240. So I'll just pick the biggest guy. 6'6", 6'5", 6'5", 6'5". Then I got Darius Dixon, Zion Tracy in the slot, and then Davian Collins on the outside. And we got Cooper and Torrey in the backfield. Nice. Then we got Bacon and Rojas. Like, dude, that's
a sick. Yeah, I like that build. That was cool, dude. I mean, you show that every time. Yeah.
I'm gonna have to, dude. That's crazy, man. But yeah, guys. Breaking news: go to psudepthchart.com and make your own depth chart. That's freaking crazy that someone did that. Wow, I think that's really cool.
That is so. Awesome.
But we also don't know what kind of defense we're going to run yet. Like, I think we could get away with a 4-2-5. They did that at Iowa State because they didn't have the talent. I forget the one linebacker's name that played at Iowa State. He played in a 4-2-5. He was so good. Like, he's like an all-pro in the NFL, but he was so good that he had like multiple sacks in that set. Or they played, was it a 3-3? 5. I think they played like a 3-3-5.
Okay.
If I remember correctly. And this defensive end, I can't remember his name, Iowa State defensive end, but he was so good that he got like sacks in the 3-3-5. Like that's hard.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me try to find his name. No, it's not Jack Campbell. Darn it. I forget his name. But he's good. But yeah, Jerrod, our roster and the depth chart, I think we have a pretty good idea what our depth chart is going to look like. But again, like Thomas said, we got to stay healthy. Right. So that is an important aspect of this is we got to stay healthy.
I do feel like that because it is their first few years. I mean, this is their first full season. A new era is coming. So I feel like that's not going to give you a lot of depth because, again, you're just trying to find your footing. And with unfortunately, that's the thing. When you're starting construction, like your own business, like you're not going to get the best material right off the bat. I mean, unfortunately, you have to work with kind of secondhand stuff, a little bit of like softer material, like not as like, reliable. But like once you start knowing what will work and how you can get it there, that's when you can start, being able to afford and have that years of experience to actually build the right foundation. So it does come with time. So
we could have 6'5" and 6'4" out at receiver with Kobe Howard at the slot. But our offensive line is going to be 6'6". This is just a guess again. 6'5", 6'4". Our center's 6'4". That is a
tall center. Cow.
6'6" and 6'5". So 6'6", 6'5", 6'4", 6'6", 6'5". That's our offensive line. Our tight ends are 6'4" plus. Rocco's 6'1", Hanson's 6'2" as a running back. And then we could have a 6'4" and a 6'5" receiver. And then at defense, we've got a defensive line. We got 6'6", 6'5", 6'5", 6'5". Defensive tackles are 290 and 285. Our defensive ends are 240 and 240. Our linebackers are 6'4", 240, 6'2", 230. And Rojas he's a hybrid. He's like a safety. So 6'2", 230 safety pretty much. And then we got 6 foot and 6'1" at safety, 208 and 195. Then we got 6 foot, 5'11" and 5'11" at defensive back. So man, that's a tall. And Alex Tash is going to see some time too. One of my favorite guys, but you think about our defensive line averages 6'4", 300 now. Last year, it was less than 6'2", 270. We were small last year, man. And we weren't good enough to be small. So this year we got some size. Like that's that's crazy.
I mean, 6'5", 6'6". I mean, give me that all the time.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah. So, but we got some size, man. And we have guys that are going to fit. I'm happy with our roster. We do need some more depth. We got depth at quarterback, running back. That's the thing. They got depth without even trying. They got Peoples from Ohio State. Right. So they got depth without even trying. But, again, like defensive end, I think we could use another guy, maybe another receiver.
Yep.
We'll see. I think receiver is going to be a big question mark. Like, how can they do? We got that kid from Grambling. He's 6'4", 6'5". So, we'll see how it plays out. But I'm happy. You have anything else to say about the roster?
No, I'm good to go, bud.
All right, so Mike McCarthy hired with the Steelers, and Arthur Smith goes to Ohio State. So, yeah. What do you think, Jerrod?
Oh, dude, listen. You know that you're in a bad position when your coaching staff of your former coach can't even get another OC job in the NFL, so you have to go to college. Listen, that's one of the best colleges to have to go to, but I'm saying that's just insane. To hear that news, I'm like, I see the breaking news, and I saw Ohio State. I went, you've got to be kidding me. Like, really? This is what you gave us, Pittsburgh? You gave us an offensive coordinator that when they